battle.
The work has been done. They're ready to go, and so are we. To Dinwiddie. To Irving. Trying to cash in. Irving's shot off the mark.
And so much of the shot is before the shot even occurs. As a defense, make him do things he's uncomfortable with. Stay up on him, make him catch the ball outside of his comfort zone.
The ball in the hands of Kyrie Irving.
Oh, middle open. That's why you got your whole side to yourself. Whole side to yourself.
Surveys the floor. Kyrie Irving for two. Kyrie Irving missed his first. That one goes. Jay, you've known Kyrie Irving since he was a young man growing up in New Jersey. He's overcome a lot of obstacles, chief among them staying healthy and on the floor.
Yeah, Ed, he's been battling injuries since his freshman year of college, but the beautiful thing about Kyrie Irving is that he always loves the big stage. Making the game-winning shot in Game 7, he will continue to do so when he surrounds himself with great, inspiring leaders with the likes of such Kobe Bryant.
Harden. His first effort off the mark.
Great contest by the D, but I want to see the coaching staff call the same exact play the next possession. Get that offensive player the ball. Let him prove that it wasn't the D. It was more in his own head.
Now it's Harden at the controls. James Harden, 2 for 3 now here in the first. The challenge defending a guy who can be a 1 or a 2.
We're not old men talking about this game. We don't define players by positions anymore. Is he a 1 or is he a 2? No, he's James Harden. He is a scorer and an elite passer.
To Durant. A bad pass as the Rockets come away with it.
Pick up that sense of urgency. Here's a chance to break the tie.
Oh, emphatic slam.
I don't think I could do that on a 5-foot rim.
I can, because that's my only choice. Dinwiddie with the basketball. They trail by 2. Clint Capella swats it.
Don't stare him down like that afterwards.
A drive down the lane, but the shot won't go. To Westbrook. Just enough of a head fake to help on that one.
And the defender's got to take note. Otherwise, that shot's going up all game long.
Durant here against Harden. To Dinwiddie.
Got him. Be up, baby. Be up.
Tough make through traffic.
Attack mode isn't a switch that you can just turn on and off. He needs to do more of that. We need to see him penetrate, get into that lane, and create.
Almost, and he's not getting the call.
And you have to remember that your hand is part of the ball. There wasn't enough contact on that play for the refs to blow the whistle.
To Irving. Has a look. Irving no good with the shot there. Nice follow-up on the dunk there.
I mean, with so much talk these days about three-point shooting and the spacing on the court and having versatile athletic wings, sometimes when you have a dominant big man, you keep giving him the ball. You let him be that anomaly.
To Westbrook. Kevin Durant has it. To Dinwiddie. And the rebound taken in by the Rockets. To Harden. Yes, and the foul. And a chance at 3 coming up.
The offense has very little. They know they can, number 1, create contact, and number 2, still get the ball up. You need to assert yourself fully on the defensive end by initiating the contact and not allowing the offensive player to get that ball above his waist.
Harden hits the free throw. It's a 3-point play. The Rockets extend their lead. A pass taken away by the Rockets. Knocked loose. Picked up by the Nets. Irving. Not easy. Simply put, when the ball's in Kyrie Irving's hands, magic could happen.
It's poetry in motion. And it's a situation in which the ball is attached to his body. He has it on a yo-yo. He can put the ball and dangle the ball out there for other people to think they have a chance. And in their mind, they do. But in Kyrie's mind, the game is over.
Coach is going to shift gears and adjust his matchups. Harden in possession. Exactly a minute to go here in the opening quarter. To Capella with a drop step. Clint Capella, 2 for 2. That's what you want.
And if you don't contest, he's knocking that down with ease.
Rockets have the ball. Harden. DeAndre Jordan able to recover with the block. Out of bounds. Last touch by DeAndre Jordan. Screen coming. Capella to Harden. Lets it fly from long range. Double figures in the first quarter. Now at 10, including that 3.
And the more and more I watch, I become mesmerized with that follow-through. That release is effortless.
I'm here. Oh, yeah. Trap.
Here's a chance from long range. Buries it on the catch and shoot.
I hope everyone here knows the golden rule. Guys, remember, sharing is caring.
Harden buries the 3. Straight on 3. At the buzzer. First quarter's complete. The Rockets with the lead. Jay, 1 quarter down. Both sides getting a feel for where this game is going.
Well, first off, I'm going to take my analytical hat off and then put my fan hat on. This has been a blasé first quarter. Not good, not bad. Right in between. Let's see how both teams come out and try to adjust themselves in the second half.
Oh, the whistle. Jay, take your hands off of me.
Welcome to new age basketball. You blow on me, that's a foul.
4-3. Not getting the bounce. To Durant. Turns and slams it down.
I see the easy dunk, but what I don't see is energy. Scream, do something. Get yourself emotionally involved in the game.
Rivers into the front court. Up by 3. For 3. And knocks it down. And, Jay, the system produces once again.
And in today's game, you have to make shots like that. Nice work draining it from deep.
Austin Rivers to P.J. Tucker. Nothing going here on that drive. Finger roll, finishing with finesse.
That boy's living his best life.
Brooklyn's got it. Dinwiddie, guarded by the former Dookie. Going to launch beyond the arc. Tough shot for Dinwiddie. No good.
Just because you're an elite shooter doesn't mean you need to shoot the ball every possession. Maybe give a head fake, crack into the defender, get to the free throw line, see the ball go in the hole.
Durant across the timeline. Down 2. Foot was on the line. It's a turnover. Time to adjust. Both coaches making changes on the floor.
Subbing in for the Brooklyn Nets, number 11, Kyrie Irving.
Westbrook with the basketball. 2-point advantage. Drive to the basket, but the shot won't go.
That's superb defense. That's a defense getting there from the weak side early and making the player short arm a shot.
And Kyrie Irving, odds are he hits that 9 times out of 10. Wide open three is good.
And they're relentless with these long shots. It just seems like their spacing is perfect, and they come down, they know exactly where they want to be, and they're shooting the ball without hesitation.
Durant. Shot off the mark. Good defense. Harden in possession. They trail by 1. Irving goes to the right side. Durant. Another chance. Rebound for Capella. To Fareed. Kenneth Fareed powers it down.
Well, when you play for each other and not just for yourself, that's when great things happen. You essentially lose yourself in what the team is trying to accomplish. It's called unselfish basketball. And there's nothing more beautiful than rewarding your teammate with a nice pass and letting them finish.
The crossover gets inside and the slam dunk. He was ready right at the tip.
What a first half he's having. He came out of the gate, attacked, found ways to get to the rim. Now look how easy the game is coming to him.
Fires the three, and he knocks it down, Jay. Kevin Durant, dynamic once again.
And giving it to you any way you want it. On the block, from the perimeter, mouse in the house, whatever the scenario is, Kevin Durant has an answer.
Beyond the arc for 3. Had made his first couple, but he misses there. To Harden. Oh, nice find for the basket.
You normally don't see that, but that's the type of thing that keeps shooters in the league for a long time. Every once in a while, they venture into the paint.
Looks like some substitutions are coming on in. Now a steal as the Rockets have it.
That's called game plan execution to perfection. Every possession on the road is critical.
Count the basket. 2 more points in the paint. You can try and body him up, but he'll still run right through you.
It's the way he attacks that makes him so dangerous. He chips off a piece of your body one possession at a time. First it's your arm, then it's your leg, and then inevitably it's your soul.
Irving to Durant. The Nets now with 4 to shoot. KD for 2. Kevin Durant. He's 3 for 7.
You see, you can't actually get mesmerized by the ball. You actually have to focus on the dribbler's belly button. I know that may sound cheesy, but trust me, he can't go anywhere without his core.
KD with the rock from long range. And the rebound taken down by Houston. Harden into the front court. 4 points the differential as we come up on halftime. And the defender over pursues, and he's called for it.
Timing was just a tad bit off.
Nothing going here on that drive. Leaves his man in the dust and finishes at the rim.
I don't know what halftime evaluation will be worse, the ankles or the bruised ego.
Into the front court, it's Irving. Down 6 to Durant. Lets it fly from beyond the arc. That's a dangerous spot. Kevin Durant wide open. He nails it.
I know there are refs on the court all the time, but it doesn't mean they can see every play. Maybe defensively, grab his jersey, step on his toe, do something to kind of change up his pace.
And stuffs it home.
It's easy to become mesmerized when you watch a player who can create off the dribble. We call that dancing. When you allow a player to dance with that much space, that's Prob City.
Harden. The Nets have the rebound. Durant matched up with Harden. Deep three at the buzzer. It's good. And it gets them closer as we've reached the end of the first half. First half in the books with the Rockets in front. Tight game through the first 2 quarters as we resume play here in the third. Now it's Harden controlling the offense. Tough shot and nearly a chance at a 3-point play. No foul.
Ed, I have so much admiration for guys that continue to hunt their shot. They're playing the second half like it was the first 5 minutes of the ball game. Those natural-born leaders are guys that will consistently lead your team to the promised land.
Irving. Kyrie Irving is going to get a chance at 3 here. A career 87% from the line. First free throw is good. Knocks down the second free throw. Perfect from the line. Hits all 3 of them. Westbrook across the timeline. His guys lead here early stages third quarter. And he's fouled, and he earns a trip to the line.
This drives me nuts when I see fouls like that being called in a close game. Sometimes you just got to let them play, ref.
Oops, he missed the first one. Missed the second one as well. To Harden. Fires the 3 with James Harden, muscle memory. Gets it to go.
And I just hear my high school coach preaching this thing to me every single day, and it's still pertinent for the NBA. It's all about spacing. And when you have guys who are lethal three-point shooters and they understand spacing, oh, that whole floor opens up, and that's a thing of beauty to watch.
Harden with it up top. They lead it. 4-point game. And too much contact.
That's just a blatant foul. Maybe he's trying to make a statement.
Harden. Oh, Russell Westbrook. 3 for 6 now.
Why not? Russell Westbrook is the only guy stopping Russell Westbrook. And when he decides to put his head down and go to the rim, he's going to the rim. It's that easy.
Lets it fly from long range. It's good. Defense has to pick things up.
It's all about creating space with the dribble. Once you have that gap, you can beat somebody in a variety of ways. He chose the dagger with the 3.
Oh, great pass. Setting up the basket. Irving brings the ball up court. Here's a chance from long range. He drills the 3. Oh, pass stolen by the Nets. To Dinwiddie. He shoots. Oh, off the mark. Harden with the basketball. Leads a bucket. Knocked loose. Kyrie across the timeline. Looking to make something happen. Here's the call. Intentional foul. Referee all over it. Time to shuffle things up. Irving to Durant. 4-3. He's not shy about shooting it from out there, but he misses this time.
Shooters shoot. Period. I don't want to hear any excuses. That's why you're on the floor. You keep doing what you're doing with that superior confidence.
Kevin Durant lets it fly, and he buries it.
He's a modern-day big that plays like a 6'2 guard. Scary.
Harden in possession. Tie game, third quarter. Straight down the middle of the lane. Way to punch it home.
It can only be one of 2 things here. 1, the defender ran out of gas. Or 2, this dude is just unstoppable.
And Kyrie Irving took the defense for a ride. Tough three-pointer.
And here's the setup, Ed, down the stretch. From a player who's been in these type of positions, Eventually, I'm going to hit you with a head fake, and you're going to have to jump considering I just made the last couple of threes. And that's when I find an easy way to get to the rim or force the defense to collapse to kick out for, guess what, another one.
To Dinwiddie. Irving. Oh, he's been on target from downtown, Jay. He's 5 of 7 from 3.
Yeah, he's been able to knock down those shots by having great spacing on the floor. His teammates deserve the credit as much as he does.
Here's Irving into the front court. Leads 4. For 3, well, the hot shooting night continues. That's his 6th three-pointer of this game.
And you got to give him a lot of love. He's been knocking down shot after shot. But what is the defense thinking? Do you want to play in this game? It's probably time you start buckling down.
Mixing things up. Hockey line substitutions. Both teams making changes. Harden. He was all over him.
And big-time coaching strategy by the staff right there, utilizing their bench, keeping fresh legs on that shooter consistently throughout the course of the game.
Irving to Durant. Shot clock coming down to 4. Down to 3. Here's Durant for 2. Harden in possession. The margin standing now at 7. To Westbrook. The drive right to the basket. DeAndre Jordan tips it.
Just erasing mistakes left and right.
Clint Capella. The defense is really going to have to start paying attention. He's 5 for 5 for the field. Kyrie Irving controlling the offense. To Durant. Probing the defense. Going to launch beyond the arc. And Kevin Durant unguardable. Hand in his face. He still hits the 3.
Ooh, welcome to the new reality. Positionless basketball. Bigs are now PGs with the ability to drain threes.
To Westbrook. Slam dunk, Russell Westbrook. Jay, let's see if that's a sign for him.
Well, he's been pretty much non-existent the first 3 quarters, but when you have a play like that, that can get the juices going, and that can help you with your offensive rhythm.
Irving, add another one to his total. That's now 7 threes for the ball game.
And the ball is finding him wherever he goes on the court. Man, that boy, he the best.
That misses with a second to go. That'll do it. Third quarter complete with the Nets in front. Brooklyn basketball here as we start the fourth quarter. They have clearly been the better side so far. Jay, that's reflected on the scoreboard.
Well, the cardinal rule in the game of sport is whenever you go into the fourth quarter, it's 0-0. You have to play the game with the scoreboard saying 0-0. And if you can win that game by double digits, then you've done your job in the fourth.
First one goes down. Second of 3 is good. Off the mark. 2 for 3 on this trip. To Westbrook. Russell Westbrook powers it through.
It's a new day in sports when you see little guards dunk the ball like they're big. That's called a 40-inch vertical.
Russell Westbrook. Huge block.
Just incredible timing on that swat.
Fires the 3. Prince there for the rebound. Beyond the arc for 3. Offensive rebound. A bad pass as the Rockets come away with it.
Tonight, it may not cost you, but in a playoff game, it will.
It goes down.
And cutting hard in transition is one of the most underrated things about this game. The harder you can cut is the more it opens up the floor to make plays just like that.
Irving with the basketball. Lead stands at 7. From long range, textbook defense. Westbrook into the front court. He'll run the offense. It's good. Not necessarily his comfort zone. They dared him. He scores.
Everybody in the building, including myself, thought that pass was going somewhere else. Fool me once? Okay, but you're definitely not fooling me twice.
Changes coming from both sides right now. Irving into the front court. Leads 5. To Dinwiddie. Spencer Dinwiddie. He's got 2 shots coming. For his career, 79% at the line. Knocks down the first. Able to convert on both free throws. Westbrook into the front court. Right now, down 7. Slams it down.
He got through traffic with ease, but if you're going to fully collapse the defense, you're going to leave wide open three-point shooters.
Jared Allen against Tucker. Durant lets it fly. Doesn't get the bounce. Westbrook. A fundamental shot right there.
You know, from a point guard perspective, one of the things that I learned when I played in the league was that the more I was willing to give the ball up, the harder other players were willing to run to their spots. The harder the bigs were running to the rim. The harder the three-point shooters were running to the three-point line because they knew they could be active recipients. And when they caught the ball, they knew exactly what to do with it.
Houston takes over to Capella. Harden, yes. Or in the case of the defense, not good.
Just because someone is listening to you doesn't mean that they actually hear you. At the end of the game, when players get tired, they listen to what the assignment was, but they didn't hear.
Jared Allen sends it away.
You know, sometimes basketball can become a very beautiful thing to watch. During the regular season, things can get difficult. Energy can be low. The passion at times can even be lower because players are tired. They're fatigued. But today, it's all been good. They're putting in an absolute show with killer efficiency and tremendous effort and intensity.
Harden into the front court. The deficit now up to 5. He's been dialed in from long distance. That's now 5 threes for the game.
Nothing more painful than the next day watching tape, seeing the fact that he got 15 points off three-point shots.
Lets it fly from beyond the arc. Now that's a contest.
Just because you're an elite shooter doesn't mean you need to shoot the ball every possession. Maybe give a head fake, crack into the defender, get to the free throw line, see the ball go in the hole.
Add 2 points to the board.
When one player goes down, or maybe in this case 2, it gives a player an opportunity to really rise to the occasion. Well, that happened last year with Spencer Dinwiddie. When Jeremy Lin and D'Angelo Russell both went down to injury, this kid went from a D-League player to a starter in the NBA, and one of the most clutch players we had for the Brooklyn Nets this past year.
To Dinwiddie. Durant against the former MVP. Irving. Off the mark. No good. Harden with it up top. His group now down 2. To P.J. Tucker. Nice pass to set things up.
Look, the Rockets don't take too many mid-range jumpers. Actually, last season, they led the league in three-point attempts. Glad to see them actually find a two-point shot relevant these days.
Irving, that right there, Jay, his 8th 3 of the game. He is putting on a show.
He's defying physics with that jumper. He's not even holding his follow through.
Westbrook with it. His guys down 3. Buries it on the catch and shoot.
Ooh, that confidence level is so superior. Whenever you start jogging back on defense before the ball even goes through the net, that speaks for itself.
Smothering D to Harden. Now ready with a couple of free throws.
Love the fact that the shooter created contact on the upward motion to shoot the basketball. Big time play.
Nope. First one does not go. Second one goes. It's a 1 of 2 trip. Durant here against Harden. To Irving. Fires the 3. The hot night continues. He's hit 9 threes here tonight.
Uh-oh, someone's getting towards that single-game record territory. He's having that kind of night.
Over to the right side. Lets it fly from long range. That's off the side of the rim, short. Durant with the basketball up top. 2-point advantage.
Here we go. I got him. I got him. I got you. I got you. Take it hard on him. Nothing easy.
Brooklyn with 4 to shoot. Irving. 10 threes for him now in the game, Jay. Just astonishing.
And I can't believe what I'm seeing. It's only happened 30-something times since the three-point line went into effect in 1979. Goes to show you how big of a night he's having.
How old were you back then?
I was not born yet, my friend.
Boom, baby. Westbrook. That's off the side of the rim, no good. P.J. Tucker sends it away. And a whistle.
That's just a blatant foul. Maybe he's trying to make a statement.
And hits the first free throw. Good free throw shooting. Knocks down a pair. Harden trying for a 40-point night, but it's off the mark. Deep 3 at the buzzer. It's the Nets who are victorious as they win this one handily. That does it. For my partner Jay Williams and our entire crew, I'm Ed Cohen. This has been a presentation of the NBA on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. As we say, so long, everyone. It is NBA action on EA Sports. I'm Ed Cohen. Great to be joined by Jay Williams. Should be a terrific game here tonight. From Quicken Loans Arena, tonight the Cleveland Cavaliers taking on the Atlanta Hawks. The Hawks control the tap. Shot from the lane won't go.
It's easy for the offense to get agitated when you keep turning around and the defense is right there in your face. The jawing is only going to escalate.
Sexton loves the challenge. Flex those muscles. Hit the three. That pass stolen by the Cavs.
Now push it. Let's attack in transition so we can build this lead.
Jay, I'm going to say that you don't know this, but since 1980, the Hawks have drafted only 4 players to have appeared in the All-Star game. Doc Rivers, Kevin Willis, Al Horford, and Jeff Teague.
Well, how about a guy? Oh! Out there looking like the Kimbe Mutombo.
Took it right to him, and the defender was ready. From long range, he made his first effort, but not that time. For 3, Trae Young able to knock it down. Tough shot with the hand in his face.
Man, you making people dance out there? I see you with the footwork.
Sexton. Jabari Parker swats it.
Just incredible timing on that swat.
Sexton to Love. Trying to cash in. Kevin Love missed his first. That one goes.
Old school equals high percentage.
Sexton. Now a steal by Atlanta.
Pick up that sense of urgency. Here's a chance to break the tie.
The rebound's cleared by the Cavs. Going to launch beyond the arc. Buries it. It's a 3.
And in today's game, you have to make shots like that. Nice work draining it from deep.
Here's Atlanta. Beyond the arc for 3. Trae Young bothered just enough there.
Just because you're an elite shooter doesn't mean you need to shoot the ball every possession. Maybe give a head fake, crack into the defender, get to the free throw line, see the ball go in the hole.
The assist from number 2.
4-3. Not easy.
As a defender, you should take it personally when a contested 3 goes in. That's good defense, but it's not good enough.
Sexton. Lets it fly from long range. Jordan Clarkson. That was a difficult shot. Hits the 3.
Well, the defense has been good, but the shot-making ability has been better. And sometimes for NBA players at this level, the more you're in their face, the more it helps them center their focus on the target, which is making a shot. I know it sounds weird, but trust me, it's a real thing, Ed.
First free throw is good. Second of 3 is good. No good. Made the first 2, missed the last. Fires the 3. Oh, he hits the 3. Has a look. Deep 2 there, won't go. Lets it fly from beyond the arc. Buries the trifecta. Cavaliers with the basketball. Oh, highlight moves. Tough to pull off with the defender all over you. Brandon Knight, defended by Turner. And he's going to the line to shoot.
Trust me, you want to avoid early foul trouble. Take that one as a warning.
Brandon Knight has got 2 shots coming. A career 70% free throw shooter. Knocks down the first. Goes 2 for 2. Fires the three. Count the triple.
Good shot, good shot.
With the step back.
I'm telling you right now, with moves like that, scoring is not going to be an issue tonight.
Here's a chance from long range. That's what they brought him in for. Alan Crabb hits the three.
Even though the coach initially may not like that shot, now he's clapping because that ball went in.
To Love. Kevin Love. 2 for 3 now here in the first.
Did you see the way that dribble freed him up? It created so much space. I did, but the defender didn't.
From long range. Had made his first couple, but he misses there.
Shooters shoot, period. I don't want to hear any excuses. That's why you're on the floor. You keep doing what you're doing with that superior confidence.
Whistle blown. In the eyes of the ref, intentional.
Maybe a message was being sent there. I'm just not too sure what it was.
And he connects on the first free throw. Good free throw shooting. Knocks down a pair. For three. Tough shot. No good for Alan Crabb.
Great contest by the D, but I want to see the coaching staff call the same exact play the next possession. Get that offensive player the ball. Let him prove that it wasn't the D. It was more in his own head.
And he'll head to the line.
It's still early, so no real impact on that call. But you know that they're going to call this one tight, so you might want to keep your hands out of his pocket.
Evan Turner, couple of free throws on the way. For his career, 78% at the line. Misses the first. Second one's good. Splits the pair. That's it for the first quarter. The Cavaliers with the lead. One quarter in the books. This has the potential to be a good one.
I know you're wondering why I'm clapping. Both teams came out in the first quarter, and they executed. When do you ever see that, Ed? You have to continue to bring those competitive juices into the second quarter, and we're going to have one heck of a ball game.
It's Atlanta ball. Going to launch beyond the arc. Now that's a contest. Probing the defense. Beyond the arc for three. He's got it for three. 4-3. He engulfed him that time. To Love. Wide open look, won't go. Easy path to the rim.
I 100% guarantee you that was not the play call, but a bucket is a bucket.
Give me stands. He's coming. Give me stands. Eat food. Eat food. Get your bucket. Get you a bucket. Come on, help get me open. I got the switch.
And the reward, he's going to the line.
Love the fact that the shooter created contact on the upward motion to shoot the basketball. Big time play.
First one, count it. No good on the second. It's a 1 of 2 trip. Parker into the front court. 9-point margin. Lets it fly from long range. Well defended. Fires the three. Gathered in by Parker. Lets it fly from beyond the arc. That's off the side of the rim. No good. Over to the right side. Fires the three. Shot off the mark. Good defense. Ball in possession of Cleveland. To Clarkson. Here's a chance from long range. Great defense, forcing the miss.
Defense. Defense. Let's go.
From long range, drills the three. To Love. For three, and Kevin Love, no hesitation, hits the catch-and-shoot three.
And here's the setup, Ed, down the stretch. From a player who's been in these type of positions, eventually I'm going to hit you with a head fake, and you're going to have to jump considering I just made the last couple of threes. And that's when I find an easy way to get to the rim or force the defense to collapse to kick out for, guess what, another one.
To Parker. Jabari Parker. He's finally on the board. Makes his first shot.
Some players are just built to absorb the contact. He pretty much dusted that defender off like that was a bug at the park.
Going to launch. Beyond the arc. Buries it on the catch and shoot.
Well, they're shooting the ball at an amazing clip. And when they shoot the ball this well, they're essentially unguardable. And, Ed, let me tell you what that does for the team. It eventually opens up space to put the ball down on the ground and get to the rim. That's how critical the three-point shot is.
Clarkson. Has a chance. Osman's shot won't go. To Parker. Beyond the arc for three. Good offense rules the day in this matchup. It's Jabari Parker with the jumper.
I love the pure confidence on that jumper. He takes that three despite the defender being right in front of his face. That's borderline disrespectful.
Both teams tweaking their lineups. Here come some changes.
I got ball.
4-3. Ooh, he'll take that.
And if you're on D right now, if you're off on the weak side, stunt towards the driver. That means fake at him. Don't overcommit. Stunt, then get back to you or stay at home. Force him to make one of those passes or force him to take a crazy shot at the rim.
Tristan Thompson with the slam.
And when you get your prescription, you take your medicine and you call it a day.
To Trae Young. Kevin Love rejects it.
Oh, he blocked that with authority.
Lets it fly from long range. And the rebound comes down to Collins.
Hey, right here. I'm open.
That'll be out of bounds. Last touch by a Hawk.
My ball. Oh, yeah. It's me and you. Me and you.
Sexton. To Clarkson. Fires the three. And it's the big man, Len, with the rebound. Lets it fly from beyond the arc. Jordan Clarkson hounded, shot off the mark. That's it for the first half. The Cavs with a sizable advantage. First half, very one-sided. What will the second half bring? We'll find out as we're underway. Fires the three. Yes. Give the advantage to the shooter.
Defense, do the math. You force him to take tough twos, you'll probably have a better chance to win this game if you can slow down the pace.
Oh, he's denied.
Oh, big man doing work right there.
To Clarkson. Out of bounds the call. Last touch by Jordan Clarkson.
Hey, I got ball. I got mine. Y'all get yours. I got mine. Gotta come through. Gotta come through.
Gets it to go. Could have been more. A lot of contact, but no foul.
No doubt about where that one was headed.
Here's a chance from long range. That one off the mark. It's no good. Clarkson. From long range. Second effort. That pass stolen by the Hawks. Gets a shot up off the mark to Trae Young. Count the basket at the rim.
Clearly not afraid of the spotlight here because that was not an easy look.
Cleveland has the basketball.
I'm here. I got ball.
A drive down the lane, but the shot stays out.
It's me.
Down the lane, but the shot won't fall.
He up, y'all. Oh, cooking.
Love. Stuffs it down with authority.
I see the easy dunk, but what I don't see is energy. Scream, do something. Get yourself emotionally involved in the game.
It goes down.
Ooh, cool, calm, and collective. The 3 C's. His handles are effortless.
Thompson. To Love. 5 seconds to shoot. Alex Len. Huge block.
Just incredible timing on that swap.
24-second violation. Time to shuffle things up.